YouTube any moment now. So if people, there we go, we are rocking and rolling. So I'll give you a chance to move over there. But yeah, feel free to join me. Shorty SuperCoach, same thing. We'll do a quiz in like an hour or so. So yeah, feel free to come over there if you'd like, guys. But yeah, thanks for your comments. Appreciate that. Oh, Gibbo. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Riley and Hugo Garcia will play. Oh, look, I couldn't really sit here and pretend to know, mate. I think I don't have enough of a read on whether they'll play or not. So sorry, I can't really help you out on that one. That one's just a wait and see on the team sheets, really. Yeah, don't mind that, Jack. Wilson out for Sexton. That's a good one. Dawson or Merritt this week? I'd always preference Merritt out of those two. Last one before we roll over to YouTube. Davo, hey, Shorty, had a dream last night, and it was similar to your night walk. Night walk story. Gee whiz, mate. Well, keep me updated on all the dreams, mate. Hopefully didn't get left in the dark like me, but we're getting plenty of questions through on YouTube, so I better roll over to there. So if I haven't answered something you want an answer to, feel free to chuck it into the YouTube stream. And first in, best dressed. What a score last week? 2,362, 2,362, I think it was. But yeah, one trade this week. Hopefully we can break into the top 10K. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for that. What's going on, YouTube? You know what's been in my mind too? Has anyone seen that guy on TikTok where he's like, he just takes a piss out of Marketplace? That guy cracks me up. He's like, oh, wow, new toaster. Would really love to see that toasting some ham and cheese. And it's just, it just cracks me up. I don't know why that really came to mind, but it's been in my head all day. So, nice. A few new little followers. We love to see that. Thanks for all the TikTok love there. It's always nice. Alrighty. Let's do it. So, yeah, if you didn't hear over on TikTok, then I'm also going live on YouTube tomorrow night with SuperCoach Pro. I know a few of you guys have been calling for that one. So, yeah, probably a bit later, though, probably like 8:30. All right, let's get into these questions before I fall miles behind. HB, a few questions, Shorty. Number one, who to trade in for Darcy Jones? Number two, does Garcia for the Saints get any more games? Cheers, mate. I don't have a great read on the Saints fella. I feel like he's probably on the fringe. So it's just one where we're going to have to just cross our fingers and have a look at the teams. In terms of Darcy Jones, well, do you reckon he's dropped? Is he going to get dropped? Have you heard something I haven't? Did he get injured? I don't know if I've totally missed something, but I know he was subbed out. He's also a wait and see. And honestly, at that price, he's not making us much money. It could be a disaster. So I'm more inclined to just leave him. Luke, Joe Richards, or Freya. Look, I'm going to have to do some research on this bloke. It might be one I speak to a bit more tomorrow night because Joel Freya, it's always hard when you don't see them play. And I was a few Canadian clubs in by this point, a couple of Maduris. So let's have a look at this bloke. What do we know about Joel? Pick 45. Running winger. Can't say I've got too much insight for you there, do I? What sort of stats are we running with here, Joel? He's only played one game, hasn't he? He's played two, a couple of 60s. Yeah, he could be a trade-in. I'm going to have to do more research and talk a bit more on that on the preview, I think. Viral Music, what's going on, mate? How are you? Reese, hey, Shorty, get rid of McKercher for Oliver, Tom Green, or Track, or Mac Andrew for Houston. Definitely think Mac Andrew for Houston, but let's see if he gets named. And then we're just going to have to wait on McKercher, see if he actually gets some sort of timeline on, whether he's out for 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 1 week. we're going to have to wait and see. But still, the club's not giving us anything. So, Amusement's getting stuck into me about the Cats. Of course he is. It's a big game this week. The Cats got to win, mate. Galaxy Wolf, the great, beautiful man. Shorty, how are you? I'm good, mate. How are you? Thanks for popping into the TikTok as well. Western Port, top 3 players of the round. Ooh, that's a tough one. Let me refresh my memory. I feel like Rankin's performance was outstanding. Got to put him in there. Noah Anderson, most disposals in Darwin. I feel like he's got to get a run. Who else could you put in there? You've got to have Harley Reid the way he played as well. And Zach Butter's last quarter's worth a shout too. Jackson, hey, Shorty, I have Harry Mackay at F5. Do I hold or trade ASAP? I'm going to have a bit of a refresher on his stats. My gut feel is trade. But let's see, 450K. Oh, yeah, he's really slowed up. Yeah, he's a trade for me. He's a trade. He'll go bang every now and then, but yeah, trade, mate. Galaxy, I have an update on the Zoom girl. Here we go. I'm crossing my fingers for you, mate. By the way, you won't believe what happened. Jesus. I got a message from her out of the blue asking about an assignment the other day and have managed to stripe up a cheeky combo. My guy, well played. This could be a love story just brewing in front of our eyes, mate. I wish some lovely ladies had just messaged me out of the blue, but that's okay. That's awesome, mate. That's awesome. Keep me posted. Flag Blues. Who should I get rid of? Williams or Closey? That's a pure break-even call. I feel like Zach Williams is probably the guy. Where's he going break-even wise? He only scored 60-odd last week. I feel like he's the one to go, yeah. Trade Zach Williams, mate, purely on a break-even point there. Cheers, no nap today. Nah, mate, I was on the couch and I was like comfy as. I was like, oh shit, I better not fall asleep again. I had 3 naps in 7 days, and I'm not a nap guy. I like to, I feel like it just messes with my sleep schedule. 3 naps in 7 days. What's going on? Magpies, is Fisher a trap or is he safe to bring in? My gut feel is he's a trap. Now, a lot of it comes down to whether McKercher comes back in or not. I don't know. Look, you're not going to be too hurt by it because he's got a very, very nice break even. So he's going to make you a lot of coin. Worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, you've made a little bit of money. But at 440, nah, it's a no from me. He just makes me nervous. I'm not saying he's going to be a bad pick. He may turn out to be a good pick. He's in great form, but I'd rather place me bets elsewhere. I'm going to just jot a few of these down just to help me out for my preview. Yeah, you guys set the agenda on the preview. You always do. Nice. HR. Oh, just zoomed right all the way down. I'm going to have to go all the way up. What's your trade for this round? So I am trading in Houston, and it'll be for Tom Brown if Mac Andrew plays. He's still got to break even at 50, but if Mac Andrew's out, then it'll be for Mac Andrew. Jordan Windsor to Sexton. Yeah, definitely. Sexton, halfback flank, just rolling around, doing whatever. So he's definitely an inclusion. Break even at -40. Luke, thoughts on McKercher to Joe Richardson, Cadman to Zorko, but then only have 15 trades left. That's okay. How many upgrades do you have to make? With 15 trades, you probably only want to have, 3 or 4 upgrades to go? I would just wait and see on McKercher. Let's see how long he's actually out for, but I'd certainly like bringing Zorko in. Oh, that's an amusement. Oh, that's all I've been thinking about is you getting stuck into me today. That's all. I can't help myself. Hey, Luke, what's going on? Jordy, how are you? I'm pretty good, mates. How about yourself? What do you think of the Cats game, and how do you think they'll go on Saturday? I am actually really confident they'll win this week. Really confident. But what did I think about the other day? It's a bit of an insight into what it looks like without Stewart playing at his best, without Dangerfield, without Hawkins and It was a bit scary, I will admit. That midfield is atrocious, just atrocious. So we need some zing in there. We need to recruit or draft with our first pick next year an explosive mid. I don't know if Jai Clark, I think he's like an inside hard nut. Don't know if he's explosive, but very keen to watch us this week. I'm up and about. Yeah, I heard Luke Parker got 6 weeks. Wowee. Josh, what do you think of Riley Garcia for Richards and Howes to Zach Fisher? Oh, Zach Fisher just makes me nervous, mate. Look, I'm not going to talk you out of it because he's put together 3 really good weeks of footy. There's just that gut feel saying, don't do it. I don't know what it is. It's not based on statistics because it'll work. Good break even, good 3 weeks, good roll, good back end of the year whenever it was at Carlton. And he can play halfback quite nicely, but it's just something gut feel that says he'll let us down. So I don't know. Western Port, thoughts on my baby, Zach Merritt. He's a star, mate. He's got to be up there in the Brownlow, I reckon, too. And again, Josh, talking about Zach Fisher. Hopefully I answered that one for you before. He makes me nervous. Galaxy Wolf. Also on a less fun note, I was talking to a Tinder girl for a few weeks, sorted out a date for Saturday, wake up on the Saturday morning, and she blocked me on everything. Brutal stuff. Also, look, unfortunately, the apps are a brutal game, mate. I'm not on them at the moment, but I've certainly had my experiences with the old dating apps, and more often than not, they're just annoying and frustrating. But it's sort of the way of the world these days. But maybe Shorty just gets out to a bar this weekend and has a couple of chats to some nice ladies. Who knows? But do you reckon Sexton or Richards? Definitely Sexton. Definitely Sexton. He'll give you more points more often than not, I would say. Yes, you got to pay more, but I feel like Sexton's the play. Joseph, too late to get Conway. Still have Naismith and Sweet. I could go to a primo ruck. I'd go to a primo ruck, mate. Look, Conway looked really good, but I'm a Geelong supporter, and I don't know which rucks we're going to pick from any given week. You would surely think Conway's the main man for the rest of his life now, but I don't know. He loves to go with Stanley just occasionally, but Conway should be our number 1 ruck. Jonas Shorty's getting his number 1 fanboy on the stream tomorrow night. That's it, mate. He's a legend. So we've teamed up on the goal kicking subscriber challenge, but be the first time. This time tomorrow, Brad will be here or he'll be here. So that should be a bit of fun. It's going to be a relatively tight squeeze because, it's my bed's right here and my wall's fucking right here. So it'll be interesting. HB, Darcy Joe. Oh, fuck, really? Righto. Ugh, God. I fucking hate rookies that you bring in and you don't even like them that much to start with. And then they just make you nothing. So he's 180. There's nothing I hate more than a rookie that makes you less than 100K. It just pisses me off. Fucking hell. Oh, I need a cold shower after that one. Anyway. Leon, is it worth going Comben to Fisher, Waterman, or Whitfield? Definitely not Waterman. He's running hot, but Whitfield's the play out of those guys. The most reliable. I know he's let us down sometimes too, but go Whitfield out of those. Luke, what did you think of the other games? I mean, cracker finish with the Port Adelaide and Hawthorn game. I don't know what the Hawks were doing, shutting up shop so early, and then even the Eagles, they are no easy beating WA now. They are genuinely tough again. Still going to be, bottom 4 for the year, I reckon, but WA, they're no longer an easy beat. HB, is the microphone glitchy for only me? Ooh, that makes me nervous. Can you guys give me a couple of indications on how I'm coming through microphone audio-wise? And I'll scroll to the bottom. I mean, I don't know what the hell to do if it is glitchy because I don't know how to change that, but just let me know. Hopefully not. Leon, which rookie, Sam Day, or is it too late on Revel or Sullivan? Yeah, I wouldn't go any of those guys. Joel Freyer from the Dogs is someone I need to put a bit of research into. But, yeah, I don't think Revel or Sullivan are guys that you need to rush at for more expensive. It sounds like when you plug a guitar in, the amp not properly. Oh, no. Bit of a crackle. Okay. Steve, this is on you, mate. This is on you. Any updates? Any updates? Did that do anything? It did do something, Steve. Did it? Am I sounding better? Give me some feedback, guys. That worked. Oh, Steve says nope. Bit better. No. Okay. It's no good. Now Pufferfish just called me cute. That's beautiful. All right. So you reckon I pull this thing out and put it back in? I'm talking about my microphone. See, it's all good for Charlie. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Galaxy. Close the stream. I'm going to lose all the questions, mate. Oh, boy. Look, I'm taking a risk here, okay? I'm pulling this thing out. Don't pull it out. Holy shit. Well, Flag Blues, this is on you, mate. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's important to pull out. It really is. Jeez. Oh, I'm pulling the plug. Oh God, Jesus. All right. We're living with it. I don't want to. All these different opinions. Jesus Christ. I kind of want to. Oh, shit. I just nearly knocked my camera. Oh, my God. Yeah, true. All right, nice. I'm running with it. All right, I'm rolling with it. You know, hopefully this is sounding decent enough for you guys. I'm just gonna run with it. But all right, thanks, Cam. Thanks for your help there, guys. Look, if there's one thing Shorty's got no idea about, that's technology. So where were we? Pantos, do you think Tom Stewart will go down more in price with a break even of 124? Yeah, I can't really see him going anything 110 plus anytime soon, but it just depends on this tag and situation, mate. I think with Stewart, wait for him to go bang and then bring him in. But if you've got him, I'd hold. So he's not one I'd get rid of, but certainly I'd want to see it first before I really trust to bring him in. Let's have a look at this stream. Bit of inception here as I'll listen to myself. What the hell? That's last week. What the hell's going on here, guys? This is just a fucking disaster. All right. It's time for these bad boys. And look, my fucking ear, these things came off. All right, let's do a bit of on the run works. I've got chords fucking going everywhere, mate. All right, how are we sounding? Hello there. Oh my god, it's not working. That's because I got to fucking plug it in here. All right, what do we got going on here, guys? Okay. I feel like I sound okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy, but this sounds okay. I don't know. I think we're gonna stay with it. Shorty's out. All right, back to the questions. All right. Improvise. Shit. All right. We are pushing through. It wouldn't be a shorty stream if you didn't have a little bit of technical difficulties, that's for sure. But hey, Flag Blues reckons it's a bit better, so I'll take it. Use sign language. Now I got to find where I was up to. All right, Jonas. Shorty, regarding Walsh, how the hell does the tagger score more than the taggee? Yeah, I know. It's frustrating when they do that, but he didn't handle it very well. I was surprised that I thought he would have outrun him, but that's okay. He'll be back. Walsh, he'll be right. Luke, the other day I thought if Geelong or Collingwood were in the exact same position as Hawthorn on Sunday, they would have won. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Like, just an inexperienced side, not really knowing how to finish off and win, is it? But yeah. Fraser, do you think keep Sweet or trade Cadman for Richards? I'd be keeping Sweet for now, but look, you feel like you'll get an opportunity soon enough, surely. Like, surely. But yeah, we're just going to have to ride this one out, I think. It's a bit of a disaster, but yeah, let's hope. Let's hope he gets named this week because, yeah, we would definitely love him to just come in and make some serious coin for us. Rookie AFL. Hey, mate. Hey, Shooty, how are we? I'm pretty good, mate. How are you? Best trade in out of Whitfield, Nasiah Wanganeen Miller, or Clark from Freo? Oh, that's tough. My gut says Wanganeen Miller. The head says Whitfield. Clark's going real well. Oh, if I had to, I think I'd go Wanganeen Miller if I had to, but Whitfield's a real close second. G Lord plays. Should I trade Gawn for Marshall? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do not trade out Gawn, please. No. Marshall's at a really good price, but there's no point in doing that. Reece, Oliver or Track on value and performance? I think Oliver right now. I mean, he's cheaper than him and looking really, really good. So, yeah, that's the way I would go about it. But they're both really good options for the price. I know Oliver wasn't quite at his best on the weekend, but he'll be okay. Daniel, Jai Caldwell as a forward pod with the lack of primos down there. Yeah, I like that one. I think that's a good one, particularly with Parrish out. I'm a bit nervy if Parrish is back anytime soon, but I think it's a calf, so he's probably out for a while. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Nick Vlosten, Daddy. Hey, Shorty, haven't been here for 2 weeks. Hope you've missed me taking the piss. Always, mate. Always enjoy when your name pops up, as I do with all you larrikins out there. We got the regulars in full force. No baggers yet, so maybe he's a footy training or something. Jonas, last chance to get Fisher this week as F6 keeper. Look, I just can't do it to myself. I just can't do it. Maybe I should. I don't know, but he makes me real nervous. Joe, g'day, Shorty. Got any Coles delivery stories for us? Jeez, Coles delivery. That takes me back. Any stories for you? Oh, boy. Leave that with me. Maybe I'll think up one of my better ones for the preview on Wednesday or Friday, whenever I bloody do it. Leave that with me, Joe. Leave that with me. I mean, a couple come to mind, but, I want to give that a good think over and give you something decent. Hold your ghost. Hugo Garcia, 29 disposals along with 11 tackles and 8 clearances on the weekend in the VFL. Could be back this week. Well, that's promising. That is promising. I think you can't do much more than that. Braden, should I be looking at Caldwell this week? Parrish out for 3 and Caldwell is in form anyway. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a good option. He's been pretty consistent, hasn't he? And you're a Bombers man, aren't you, from memory, Braden? So, yeah, I think that's a nice option. Guild plays. Who would you go instead of Fisher for around the same price? Well, that's the thing. That is the thing. It is the forward line is hard. So he makes me nervous, but it's a reasonable point you raise because who is better than that? Let me see. Where's he priced at? He's priced at 440. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, Jeremy Cameron will fall into that range roughly. And then there's no one really underneath him unless Shai Bolton finds some form. Yeah, look, there ain't much. Tom Powell's back to a bit of form. But, yeah, look, let it marinate with me. I don't know. Like I said, there's just something about it that makes me nervous but The numbers say, yeah, with what we've got on offer, the numbers say he could be, yeah. Ah, jeez, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on it, guys. I don't like it, but maybe at that lack of forward options, maybe it is. Oh, jeez, now I'm confused. Flag Blues, Williams for Sheasel or Houston. I'd be going Houston out of those. I'd be going Houston. Harry's talking about Fisher as well. There's a lot of Fisher talk. That'll be the main talking point on my preview. Give me some time to really think about it. I'll bounce this one off Brad tomorrow night as well. Josh, is Luke Jackson a keeper? Do I know when Darcy's coming back? Let me have a quick little look. But yeah, I think he is a keeper. And I said this a few weeks back as well. Even when sharing the ruck with Darcy last year, he averaged 90. So there's no reason that he can't continue to average good numbers, even with him. So sounds like Darcy's in the mix for this week. So he may well be in. But I'd be holding him. Lukey McMahon, who do you think will finish last? Shorty, Richmond or North Melbourne? I still think North will. I feel like if Richmond get a couple of players back some stage soon, they will get a win or two at the MCG. They still play the G pretty well. North were better on the weekend, but still feel like they're a long way off. Jack, what is Zach Williams break even? 70, mate. Check that one before. So, yeah, it was 70. Hoodie, shorts, what's popping? Or how's it popping even? Thoughts on Roberts to Zachy Merritt and DJ or Dusty Jones into Freya? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Anytime you get Zachy Merritt in is a good time, and he could be one of our better rookies. I don't know much about him, so if someone knows anything about him, he's a mature age, what's his go, please let me know. Puffer Fish, what is happening, my short star? Not much, mate. What's going on with you? It's a double dose of Shorty Lives this week. We're going live tomorrow as well. Pufferfish, you already know I'll be running a freaking muck tomorrow night. Yeah, I know, mate. I can't wait to see it. Harvey, what's going on, mate? G'day, Shorty. How are we going? Pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Getting to the business end of the week now, so it's been good. Made the Bs this year. Nice. Unlike the A's the last 2 years in the Interleague. Oh, okay. So it's disappointing. Okay. Some say I got stitched up and are too good for the twos, but we'll see. Got announced today. That's all right, mate. Look, these things happen. You'll just have to prove them wrong, mate. You'll have to bang the door down in the twos and make it impossible for them to not select you in the A's. Sounds like you'd be one of the stronger ones there. Braden, Naismith to Vicentini. Not for me. I mean, there's such, I guess, insecurity with his role. Same with Conway. I'd hold. I don't feel confident enough in the trade. Tom Fisher or Sexton, Shorty. I prefer Sexton because you know he's going to make money. Fisher, you're picking him at 440 to be a keeper, and that's what makes me nervous. I don't know if he was 350 like he was a couple of weeks back, maybe, but he's burned us once this year. He's burned us once. I don't know. Thoughts on Ethan Phillips early? I don't really feel any need to go on him early, but looks a likely type. Probably a solid, slow burn scorer. But yeah, give him a week and see what he ends up doing when he's on the bubble. Josh, if you don't have Zach Fisher, who else would you get around the same price? Yeah, I think we touched on that one. Nicky Vlosten. I love Nick Vlosten, but I have to confess my love to my liver, Jeremy Sharp. Lover? You mean lover? Luke, I'm good, Shorty. Yeah, I agree with what you said. It was so weird to see the Cats score 100, but yet lose by 64. You never really see that these days. It's pretty rare, isn't it? You normally, if you score 100 points, you're normally a safe bet to win or at least be right in the hunt. But, gee, our backline absolutely leaked points. Pentos, say, Shorty, who is better to bring in this week? Luke Jackson at under 500K or Caldwell at 470? I'd still be putting my money with Jackson. Huge upside. I feel like even Jackson's quieter games will be around 80, and that's probably around Caldwell. He's probably a 90 to 100 guy. So, yeah, Jackson's got that ceiling. I'd go him. Your plays, who would you go instead of – oh, yeah, we're getting a bit of that. So, I'm going to have to mull over Fisher. I'm going to have to mull over him. Let me really dive into the numbers. Look, if McCurch is out for long term, that might be the one that really shifts me. I'm going to have to talk to Langers about this. In fact, I'm sending him a voice message right now. If Langers, if you're out there, I want to hear your response. I want to play it on here. Oh, no, I haven't replied to a message. Hello there, Jake. I hope you're well. I can only presume you're at footy training, young Jake, but I'm currently live, little Tuesday session. I don't know what to think about Zach Fisher. So I'd really love your insight as my assistant coach here at Shorty SuperCoach. So what are your thoughts? Can he be a keeper? And 440, good 3 weeks. Just give me your thoughts, mate. And I'd love to play it on the live. So please keep the sexual innuendo to a minimal. All right, he'll love that. I'll keep you posted on that one. Puffer Fish, I was thinking Houston and Richards in for Rankin could kill this guy. I know. And Darcy Jones thought still got Powell, who actually kind of bounced back. He did bounce back, which he actually looked really good around the clearance and that. But let's just chucking Rankin in there. I really like the Houston one, and I think Richards is a pretty solid option. Mature ager, don't mind it at all. Don't mind it at all. Galaxy, are you doing goal kicking comp this year? Got a few mates that would be keen on it, I reckon. Love that, mate. Yeah, I was looking at the King's birthday public holiday. So what's that? That is the 10th of June, Monday. So that's what I was thinking. So I feel like going away in the holidays, so it makes it tricky. So yeah, maybe the thumbs up are on 11 right now. If I did a goal kicking comp for subscribers on King's birthday, give it a thumbs up. Give us a like right now. Just give me a rough indication. And don't piss in my pocket. If you don't want to come, that's fine. But if I had it on King's birthday, public holiday for everybody, what would you be able to come along? Would you be interested? Probably in Geelong. I know I've said I'd come to Melbourne for years, but probably in Geelong still. Western Port. Oh, this was talk on the old microphone. Harry, for my last F or D6 spot, do I pull the trigger on Houston or wait for Stewart to find some form and go huge? Oh, so Stewart's your D6, is he? Yeah. Is there any flexibility in dual position? Because I feel like Stewart is a hold. I know he's been underwhelming, but I feel like Stewart's a hold, but Houston is also a trade-in. So go work that out. But let me know if how you're actually looking. Here we go. Pufferfish, you better watch out for me and Jonas tomorrow night. No one is safe. I repeat, no one is safe. Not Shorty, not Brad, not Caitlin. Hey, I'm all for it. Tomorrow night could get loose, all right? I'm all for it. Isaac, what's up, Short Dog? What rookie would you bring in this week between Joel Freya and Richards? I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know much about this young Bulldog. I'm going to have to do some research and come back to you on Friday. My gut feel is Richards. Mature ager, in a good side, just looks, from what I've seen, looks good, but I also didn't see the game. I haven't seen the Dogs play. So, Galaxy. Fair bit of talk on that. Some risky comments about pulling out. We love that. That's all right. Hopefully the mic's holding up well enough. Jeez, you really went to town on that. Hey, Shorty, heads up. It's a SuperCoach live stream, not a mic stream. Thanks, Flag Blues. You're a legend. Jack, hey, lads. Hope everyone's having a good week. Just want to leave this here for anyone having a rough week in the ranks. Oh, what a good man. Got too silly on the tequilas Friday night. Oh, this could get interesting. Somehow fielded sweet with Jackson cruising on the bench. Oh, my big positive of the week is I traded in Rankin. Oh, on. Well, that's it, mate. They're just the things that absolutely kill you. It just kills you, man. I think we have a Langers message. Fuck yeah! All right.
Hey, man. No, I'm not at training. Actually, I'm home now. Thanks for lending me that lingerie the other day too. That came in super handy. Yeah, Zach Fisher. Immediate answer, I would say no. Yeah, look, he's scoring great. He's been great for me in draft, as you know, except for last week because I lost. But nah, he could get chucked around to half forward again. I think they'd prefer to have McKercher in that role. Sheasel could still go back there.
Agree.
Yeah, I mean, you could bring him in. He might score. I just don't think he'd score 100 every week. And I think if we were going to bring him in, it would have to be at a discounted price to what he'd already started at. And I brought him in for whatever he was, 350, and I sold him at like 380 or something. So, and what is he now, like 440? Yeah, look, I know Rankin's out this week, and I know that's not ideal, but I still think there's better options that will present themselves as the year sort of goes forward. And I know that's tough to say that about the forwards, but yeah, I just think he's one of those ones that you could bring him in, he scores 50 again. So it's a no from me. And again, thanks for the lingerie.
Thanks for your contribution to the live stream, you filthy bag of meat. I hope you talk to your friends better than I do. But there you go. Langers with just a little cameo. And if he replies with a voice message, fuck it, I'll play it again. Cool. But Jack, that's brutal, mate. That is brutal. I hope you bounce back this week, mate. I really do. Dreezy, he's got rice bubbles for dinner again. Dinner again. That's the sound. Oh, boy. Shorty and his tech. Oh, boy. Steve, either you have been yanking on the mic or you busted it or just a little dusty. Look, the mic efforts around here they're disgraceful. Like, there's cords going left, right, and center. I really do need to sort things out, to be honest. But here I am, haven't cleaned my room in like 4 weeks. So anyway, got to mow me lawns as well. Too busy having a nap, I guess. Pufferfish. Shorty, I'm in your SuperCoach League 5. And what the fuck? The top guy is on top of the ranks, not only in our league, but in the... What? You're telling me in one of my leagues, I've got the number one... If you're taking the piss out of me, bro. God. All right, I'm going to have a look here. That is outrageous. And an absolute oversight on my behalf, too, if I haven't noticed this. Number 5, was it? Because if he is a subscriber, I got to get this guy on. Oh, what? Are you serious? Number 1 rank, and this bastard's in my league. What the hell? Wow. All right, we're putting the call out. Shorty, looking for the interview. Where are you? What's his name? Where is he? His name is Wang Ho. I mean, I don't know if that's serious or not, but I hope I'm not being racist there. But look, zero pressure. If you're out there, you're leading the whole thing, mate. You're in Shorty SuperCoach 5. Clearly, you haven't taken much of my advice if you're number 1. But please, send me a message. I'm going to have to reach out to you because I'd love to have a little interview with you, mate, because that's awesome. And it's a pleasure to have you part of the Shorty SuperCoach community. So if we know this man... Get him in contact with Shorty. This is why we pay you the big bucks, Pufferfish, because you've got the insights, mate. This is what's good stuff. IFUT. It's quite the name. No, you're a Geelong fan, Shorty. Thoughts on Myers and Holmes as selections? Look, they're playing great footy, but I just feel like they're the next rung down in both their positions in terms of premiums. Like, if we were listing a top 8, defenders and forwards, I just feel like they probably fit in, somewhere in that, like, probably 8 to 10 for Myers and maybe 8 to 14 for Holmes without really doing the sums. But, yeah. Braden, what's your rule with VC? Because I passed on Heaney and went C on merit either after taking it off Butters. My general rule of thumb is anything over 125, I'll take. I mean, it's easy to get greedy, but if you've got your skipper for 126, just take it. I know it doesn't feel quite as good as 140, but just take it, because in the past, I've gone, I'm really confident with him, and then it's so stressful. It is so stressful. You've got a 126 sitting in front of you, just take it. It's far less stressful than being like, oh my God, my guy's on 92 and it's 3/4 time. This is crucial. Like, or be even worse, he's on 44 at halftime. You know what I mean? So yeah, I played a bit more conservative. Oh, we've scrolled all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, mate, Carl, if Wang wins the whole thing, he's got dinner and a drink on Shorty. I'll live sesh the dinner, mate, because that is fantastic. All right, I lost my spot. Oh, boy. Nicky Bloston's got a joke, but it might not be PG. Well, send it through anyway, mate, and I'll pre-read it. No boost left, Luke. No boost. Joe, hey, Shorty, did you grow the mo so you can look like Ron Burgundy? Hey, I'll take it. But no, Movember. Me mate Josh I won't name his last name. Me mate Josh from work. Yeah, he put me in for Movember. And at the time I was like, fuck, I've never grown a mo in my life. And here we are, stuck with it. Like by choice. Jonas, check out your league now, the professionals. The league is ranked 26 out of, wow, nice. And I'm third on the ladder. Oh, Shorty with a bit of league love, the professionals. There you go. 26. I remember I'm part of like a SuperCoach 360 his Facebook page. And yeah, I remember there was a couple of weeks, maybe last year, where we were the number one league in the whole thing. So that was pretty cool. Evening, Cal. What's up? How you going, mate? Luke, if I was the Hawthorn coach on Sunday, I would have gone aggressive to players, got aggressive to the players and got really angry at the press conference. Yeah. Look, I'm sure he wasn't stoked, and I'm sure he got stuck into them behind closed doors. But yeah, I don't know how much people learn by getting yelled at these days. I don't really see any point yelling and shouting and screaming. People don't respond to that shit. I saw when I was scrolling before, like asking about the quiz time. Quiz will be probably time's getting away from us. All these technical difficulties. Code probably comes out in 10 or so minutes, maybe around 8:40 actually, and then yeah, probably 5 or 10 after that. Charlie, Cherry for Marshall or hold? Oh, that's tough. I feel like Cherry's going pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I feel like he's a hold, but Rowan Marshall's probably the proven performer. Let me just refresh on Cherry's recent stats. Oh, yeah, he's dropped off a little bit. I probably wouldn't pull the trigger on it just yet. I feel like there's probably more pressing things you could do. Isaac, Darren Thomas, come on. Blessed, Joel Frail, however you say his name, or Joe Richards this week. Said it a couple of times, but yeah, I don't know stacks about him, so I'm going to have to do some research. But at this stage, the gut feel says Richards. But yeah, tune into my preview for Friday. This is why it's good to do these things, because you guys ask questions that I not necessarily thought deeply about. You guys set the tone, so it's good for me to do these lives to get an idea of what I could talk about on the preview. Yeah, I know. They should have held on, Luke. They should have held on. Steve, would you do these trades this week? Out Grundy. Why do people hate Grundy? What is going on? And Wilson in Jackson and Joe Richards with the plan to get English next week and push Jackson to forward. Well, I do. Look, I must admit, I do like that thought in terms of getting in English. But no need to trade out Grundy, mate. I mean, the guy is playing great footy. No need. Luke, he sacked him. He sacked him. Oh, boy. Oh, Alex is in the house. Is Joe McGregor a good pod this week, mate? He's always a good pod. dangerous operator, that man. Is he still pumping the iron in the gym or what? Tommy boy, Sexton or Fisher Shorty? I'm going Sexton, mate, but I'm going to have to do some thinking on it. They're two different selections. Fisher, you're picking to be a keeper. I don't know your confidence levels on that. And Sexton's a pure money maker. He should get over 400K. So he's going to make you 150, hopefully. That's a near guarantee. Jonas has hit me with a hey, Morty. The rookie cows at the cattery are taking a dump in the bed. Why isn't Scott feeding them properly? Oh, mate, I don't know. He loves playing his experienced blokes. He really does. Shorty, I'm thinking going Bonner or Hinge. I hope that's not your joke, but look, I wouldn't necessarily go either. Angus, Jed McEntee tagged Weddle last week and kept into 8 touches and 2 SuperCoach. Do you think Fish will cop a tag? 24. Yeah, honestly, it's a chance. If McKercher's out for a while, Fisher's role's pretty safe. If McKercher if he's only back for, out for a couple of weeks, I don't know. Don't know if I can trust him, but it's a valid point. All of a sudden, guys like Jordan and McEntee, we've got to keep an eye on who they're playing. Viper Shot, thoughts on Ed Richards' role? Should I get him over Oliver? Look, I'd still trust Oliver over him, but I do think he's a good pick. He's playing pure mid. Libber's out for a while, you would imagine, so I do like it. Garen, Shorty, mate, hope you're well. Pretty good, mate. Thanks for checking in, man. Should I grab Green this week or wait till after the bye? Can get any primo mid. Look, anytime you can get Green is a good time. Any mid? I mean, look, do you have Butters? He's probably the guy that I suppose Green's a little bit cheaper. So what's his break even? Because he's probably ditched that really low one, hasn't he? Yeah. Break even is, holy fuck, he's at 480. Yeah. Tom Green, absolutely. Yeah, don't miss on that price. Bring him in. Quiz will be 840. Oh, boy. Joey is Alex, however you say his last name. Score of 20 on the weekend. Any cause for concern, Shorty? Man, it's an absolute privilege to have the unit himself, Joseph McGregor, in the house. Look, that's concerning, mate. That is concerning. I mean, what went wrong? I mean, that's what I really got to know. Might have to come down and have some inspirational assistant coaching from Shorty. Ben, too late for McKercher. Well, the bloke's under an injury cloud severely, so let's just hold off on McKercher and let's see what we can find out from the injury sheet soon. Luke, Shorty, do you think Ross Lyon will leave the Saints at the end of the year? No, I don't think he will. I don't know if that's a rumor at the moment, but I think he's committed. Jono, there you go. G'day, Shorty. How are you, mate? I'm good, mate. If you guys want a bit of SuperCoach content, I don't know how much he has out now, but Jono is a loyal follower of the channel. Saint Binger SuperCoach. So feel free to go onto his channel. Good Victorian lad. We love to see it. Barracks for the Saints, so it's a bit of a knock on him there, mate. But feel free to check out his channel. I think he's only got the one video for now, but stay posted if you want to check him out. Bless you. Why does Shorty sound like the main attraction at Melbourne Aquarium? Is Fisher there too? Yeah, I think Langer's had a good time, Luke, up in Darwin. I think he had a good old time. Nick, hey, Short, my trades this week are Graham for Phillips on the bench. Then I'm going to put Sexton forward and get a defender, or do I go forward? Thoughts, Daddy King Shorty. Look, really depends what other options you have. I feel like down back, if you don't have Houston, he's the guy I would go. I'd probably bulk up my defenders, to be honest. They're more trustworthy. And then, I'm sort of looking at it like finish off my mids, finish off my defenders, and then let's see what the forward line's got for us, because there's not many forwards I can trust. So I'm happy to have less money invested in there. Yes, you will probably see Langers tomorrow, Lukey boy. Viper, oh, yes, we touched on that. Widescreen TV. Fisher was to get last week. McKercher will be back at the latest after the bye. Last week he had value, so you could get him to a keeper. Now it's too risky. Yeah, I think that's a good way of summing it up. It's always a bit of that balance between the value, potential keeper status. It's a bit like Oliver. I wasn't sold that he'd be a keeper. I'm still not, but the price was just too good. So, yeah, it's a big difference, 380 to 440 or whatever it was. So, it's a good point. Jonas, short stick, are you waiting for the rank 1 to come back from injury or making other plans? My brain nearly clicked there. He'll be in my team at some stage. So I feel like Rankin, if he comes back and isn't out for too long, he's a top 3 or 4 forward now. So definitely leave a spot for him. Come on, mate. Jeremy Sharp, he was a trade at the time. Things ebb and flow. You just got to play the percentages, mate. Oh, yes, Luke would come to the King's birthday goal kick. We love that. We've got 16 likes. I'm not sure how many of those 5 were directly correlated to the goal kicking response, but there you go. Nice, Jono. Joel, who are we talking about there? Sorry. Yeah, definitely get rid of Fife, mate. He's leaking coin. Harry, do I bring in Houston or do I bring in Stewart for my D6? Can afford both, but Stewart price is looking nearly too good. Look, Houston now. He's the one who's in form, playing good footy. Just wait and see on Stewart. I mean, he'll bounce back at some stage. I still think he's a top 6 defender, but right now he's not even top 10. So don't pull the trigger on Stewart just yet. Wait for him to bounce back, have a big week. It could be this week, and then he's a must inclusion next. But wait for him to find form and get that confidence back, I think. Look, we're probably going to put the quiz code out in about 5. So I'm just going to scroll through and go through a few comments that I haven't seen their name pop up yet. Try and share the love a bit. And Carl, Shorty, spider senses are tingling. Jimmy's rustling. If Allen and Parker both are ins, even with DeGoey and Will Hoskin Elliott out, does that spell danger for Sullivan? Richard seems safer. That's a good point, actually. And, yeah, I think this is a big team sheets coming up. I reckon you're right there. It's a tough side to break into, and a few have, which is impressive. But, yeah, I reckon maybe there is one to really study the team sheets coming up. Fraser, rate these forwards for the week for weekends. Jackson, Marshall, Phillips come in. Out goes Gawn, Finn McGillis, and Riley Garcia. Well, we should not be trading Gawny, mate. Keep Gawn. I think those inclusions are all good. Not sure what Finn McGuinness was doing in there, but yes, I think Gawn's got to stay. The rest I don't mind. Jack, hey, mate, bought him a Kircher the week before he got injured. I know you have him. How long are you holding for? Yeah, it's a good point. Look, if he's out for 3 or 4, I think he got a trade, but I'm just waiting to see the timeline on it. I'm half inclined to hold him because he's still got money to make and he's not even on my field. So I feel like holding for 4 weeks, which could get me 100 odd K, I'll probably wear that. Aiden, Fisher or Waterman? Definitely Fisher of the two, but I'm not really in love with either. Fisher is clearly the play. Waterman, he's running hot, but he's not going to kick 5 every week. This is like a golden patch in his career. Let's not bring him in. Carl, put these blokes in order of preference. Fisher, Caldwell. Bolton. Yeah, geez. Look, Bolton may prove too good to not go, particularly if he starts playing through the middle. I prefer Caldwell with Parrish out for a bit, but they're all nerve-wracking options, all pretty good options for your F6. But, who haven't we got to? I also have the number 4 rank. I might have to do a video shouting these guys out. What's the number 4 guy's name, or what league is he in? Who would have thought? Shorty SuperCoach community. We got 2 of the top 5. That's a proud dad moment right there. 4 people left with 1 upgrade in each line. Which line would you prioritize? Probably the midfield. Generally speaking, that's the most points on offer. But yeah, just judge it on who's available. Like right now, Houston looks a great play. Yeah, true, Carl. Surely if Wang wins the 50K, Surely we go out for dinner, mate, wherever this bloke is. And, I'll buy him dinner, even if he's 150K. I'll buy him dinner. Now, we haven't got to Sam, I don't think. Target Martin, Jackson, or both this week. Can get either when I play around the dual position. I like Jackson's low break even and DPP, meaning I get ruck cover for buyers. Yeah, I think Martin's more consistent and reliable, but at the price, yeah, Jackson's the play. And you're spot on. It's going to be crucial to have his flexibility come the buys. So he's a good price. He's a good player, even with Darcy in the team. Get him in. Or I'm going to get this quiz code up and running. Didn't mean to hit edit. I wanted to host it. I reckon this is a tough quiz too. This is a tough quiz. There could be a drink on Shorty for this one. I'll buy you a drink if you can make your way to a local establishment in Geelong. Okay, so you guys know the drill, but just in case there's one or two out there that have never played the quiz, that's where you got to go. And the code 7790859. There you go. All right, let's get to a few. IFAT's got a defensive selection dilemma this week. Who do I pick? McGovern, Young, Whitfield, or Holmes? Holmes, I just don't know. McGovern worries me. McGovern's the pick from a scoring point of view. They're all scoring quite well, but McGovern's body just worries me. I'd give the slight edge to Whitfield, but if you're feeling brave, I'd go McGovern. Josh, g'day, lad. Thoughts on my plan ahead of the bye? I'm double downgrading this week and downgrading next week. This is because I have reliable rookies like Dempsey and Wilson and more. Then after the first buy, I'll have lots of cash to get the likes of Neil and fellas with the round 12 buy. Premiums, that is. Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, stock up so you can move quick because, yeah, the idea is to bring in premiums that have had their buy for players who are about to have their buy. And you can I always look at it like this. If you didn't trade at all through the buys, you would get 30 zeros from the buy. All your players would have one. But if you can be a bit strategic with how you trade them and upcoming buys, previous buys, you can maybe bring that number of 30 down to 25 or 26, which can be quite helpful. Lucas, top 10K for me now overall. Nice. Traded him Rankin and I'm gutted, yeah, but we'll get him back after his buy. Good call. I'm getting Ed Richards this week as a good pod trying to climb ranks. Here's my D6. Nice, mate. I think that's good and good luck, mate. Keep us posted on the ranking. Nicely done. I'm hoping to break into the top 10K as well. Western Port, what is the meaning of life? That's deep, my guy. That is deep. Oh, Reese. Culture. Hey, Shorty, thoughts on Sweet for Moyle and Cadman for Sexton? Not so keen on Moyle, mate. Look, Witts could be back and he could be straight out. So wait and see on the teams, but I think Sweet's just a hold. I mean, it's frustrating, but I think unless we get a really reliable option, and we thought Sweet was that, then I don't know. Carl, will Kenny acknowledge his blue and bring back in acknowledge champion Jordan sleeps with the lights on, but in a masculine way? Sweet. Or are we going to see the next sequel of Dante's Peak? That's good. That's good by you. Loves it. I love Carl's comments. They're always quality. If on my gut feel, Sweet comes in this week. There you go. I think he's coming in, but that's pure gut feel. Shorty thinks his nap lasted 6 months. You clowns. You're funny, I tell you. Yeah, spot on, Luke. I would have flipped it, mate. Tiger Rewalt, don't think we've had a question from you, mate. Does Wilson and Brown to Sexton and Houston make sense? Yeah, absolutely. I go Houston over Whitfield for sure. Definitely. I'll just type a couple of these names. We'll start the quiz pretty soon. What do we got? 38 in there. It's always a consistent 40 odd in here, but look, I'll chuck the code out in a sec. I always like to push it beyond the 40. So, yeah, like I said, I don't reckon anyone's getting 12 out of 12 here. Charlie, the only reason I'm still going is because I picked Zorko in round 2, mate. Nicely played. Ahead of the curve. We love that. Noah, shorty, my team is stuffed. Oh, no. Stay strong, mate. Stay strong. Or at the very least, just stay with these lives, mate, and talk a bit of shit. We'll try and get you through, all right? We'll try and get you through. Bazooka. Can you beat my dad? Oh, mate, yeah, come along. I'll foster you, mate. Come on. Shorty will make you dinner. Zay Jack, sir, what's going on, mate? How are we? Dinner for two. Jeez, the boys. The boys are loose. Yeah, I typed Blooker. Yeah, it's Blookit. My apologies. James, thoughts on Hayden Young as D6? Yeah, don't mind. Like, there's probably stronger D6s out there, I feel, but he's solid. Brad's going to bring the crowd tomorrow, says Pufferfish. I hope so. Let's break the ton for viewers, mate. Let's get the ton going. Culture, should I trade Bailey Dale and use a boost for Houston? We traded Bailey Dale already. Jeez. All right, Harvey, get in. Get in, mate. What did he do? What is Bailey Dale not going so good now or something? Like, he was the rage a few weeks ago. What's going on? Oh, no. Hold on, Dale, mate. Hold on him for sure. Western Port. Pufferfish, shorty, can you cook me butter chicken with some naan? Oh, you don't want me cooking for you, man. Oh, I'm a shocker in the kitchen, mate. James, who do you reckon D6 is right now? Oh, gee, off the top of my head, I mean, you got Dacos, Luke Ryan, obviously. You got Nick Martin's got to be up there. I feel like Houston's got to be up there. Could you man a case for Sheasel? I'm probably missing some as Yo when he was fit. Look, Young's he's around the mark. He's probably a top 5 to 8 mid, depending on his form. But yeah. J2, legend, mate. Thank you, mate. What's going on? Yeah. Reese, what a loose unit. Harvey's in, lovely. That's it. Dinner at Shorty's. A couple of cornflakes, mate. And a Milo. Big fella, just made it. How's your Tuesday going, mate? It's good. How are you? Are you in the quiz, big fella? You in, mate? I have Dacos, Sheasel, Ryan, Houston, and Martin. Not sure who to go with. I'd wait for Stewart to just really bottom out. He may have already, but I'd add Stewart to that mix. All right, nice. Last chance for anyone, but big fella's in, so I reckon we're ready to go. Big fan of Noah Anderson, mate. Bit of a pod. Don't mind it at all. He's got a big ceiling. All right, from memory, tough quiz. 12 out of 12. If you can make your way to Geelong, I'll buy you a drink. There you go. If you see me out of town, I'll buy you a drink. 12 out of 12. The Bulldogs were inaccurate in their big win over GWS, kicking what score? How many people will get written off in the first question? Keep me updated in the comments. How you going with your 12 out of 12 aspirations? Pretty good. 26 years. G-Train, Husey, Harvey, Ozjan, and Bazzo. Nice. Question 2. How many possessions did Harley Reid have on the weekend? 26, 21, 25, or 20? That goal was insane. Insane finish. Couple of goals to go along with it from Harley. Just went nuts. Yeah, 21. I thought maybe I'd trick you because he was so good. Put a couple of high ones in there, but the guys, they switched on out there. Nicely done. Caitlin, Cal, Bazzo, he could be on top. Barman, G-Train, he could be on top. And he is. Then Bazzo, Caitlin, Cal, and Husey. Nice, boys. Nicely done. Question 3. How many players are equal leaders in the Coleman medal on 29 goals? We got 2, 3. Is there 4 or 5? What are we talking here? I mean, one of them's Jake Waterman. Dominant force recently. Pretty sure. What do we got? We got Charlie Curnow in there. How many others? We got 4. Bit of a split between 3 and 4. So there you go. I think Ben King and someone else. Pro Gay, Brad, G-Train, Riz, Jimmy, and Closed Curtains. So G-Train, he might have a bit of a buffer, 20 point. Husey to the emoji, to Jimmy, to Big Fella. He comes into 5th. Nice. Question 4. Darcy Byrne-Jones kicked the winning goal on Sunday. How many goals has he kicked in his career? 14, 28, 55, 39. So, have a think about it. Once upon a time, the young lad was, I think he was in the All-Australian squad as a halfback flanker. So there you go. How many goals? 14, 28, 55, 39. Can't even remember. Absolute split. This is a bit of a guess one. He's kicked 39 goals. Bit of a tricky question, to be honest. But yeah, he's kicked 39. Cal's on top. Horty's buttock. Liver, Harry, Cat's bottom 4. What the hell's that about? And on top is Husey, then Jimmy, Big Fella, Liver, and G-Train. Question 5. Brett Delidio played 243 games for the Tigers. How many games did he play for the Giants? 32, 44, 18, or 51? Bit injury prone. How many seasons at the Giants? Please let me know. Again, we're split between 32 and 44, and it was 32. Captain Skinny Dick, Loose Butt Shorty, Pro Gay Brad, Ozjan, and Liver. Some of the loosest names you're likely to see. And Liver goes to the top. G-Train's back. Big Fella Cal. And I think it was Darcy Party, maybe last. Halfway mark. Who is the tallest of the following players? John O'Brown, Nick Rewalt, Lance Franklin, or Matty Pavlich? And once you answer that one, please let me know how many. Is anyone undefeated? Is anyone Chat GPT. You do not get a free Malibu and pineapple juice if you're using Chat GPT. Has anyone got every question right so far? All key forwards, all champions of the game. And this surprised me. Lance Franklin. Oh, we love when that is just split so beautifully. That's when you know Shorty's got a good question. 199 centimeters, buddy. The next highest was 195. Ozjan, Shorty's condoms. Shorty's chair, PL, and Cal. And Cal goes to the top. Darty Party. I think I said Darty before. And Libber's 3rd. Question 7. Zach Butters sent the ball inside 50, which led to the Byrne-Jones goal. Who won the initial clearance to set up Butters? It's a little handball. Who got the handball out? No one's letting me know that they've got... if Waterman plays every game from here, do you think he will win the Coleman, says Harvey? No, I don't think he will, actually. I know he's playing good footy, but I think in a side like West Coast, he will drop a little bit at some stage. Willem Drew flicked the handball. Captain Skinny Dick in 0.01 seconds. Then Caitlin, Ozjan, Harvey, and Big Fella. So Big Fella, he'll be there in about his 3rd. Darty Party, Libber, Cal 4th, and Riz is into 5th. Question 8. Noah Anderson had 42 disposals in Darwin last week, breaking the record for the most disposals at the ground. Who previously held it with 41? Gary Ablett Jr., Kane Corns, Dion Prestia, or Peter Burgoyne? There's a bit of controversy too late in the game. And there was a bit of that talk on the radio, so that might help you. There was plenty of talk about it, and it was Kane Corns. Wow, only 7 got that right. There you go. Kane Corns had 41 previously, leader at the ground. Pro Gay Brad, Ozjan, Shorty's Condoms, Jimmy, and G-Train. So G-Train's fighting back. He's in 5th. Darty Party. Oh, man, it's close up the top. Real close. I think it was Big Fella and Ozjan. There's about 5 points between them. Could have a good finish coming up. Question 9. Which club did Gavin Wanganeen begin his AFL career with? I feel like one of the easier questions in here, but was it Port Adelaide, South Melbourne, or Essendon? Some of you young folk are probably like, who the fuck's South Melbourne? He was a baby bomber. Won a Brownlow as a Don. 24 of you getting that right. So Lukey Mack, PL, unzips the Crips. We love seeing him. Ghost and Papa Jam. Darty Party with a little buffer now. Big fella, Jimmy, Ozjan, and Libba in 5th. So it's anyone's game here. Question 10. Bit of a question here. Isaac Rankin controversial had a free kick paid against him in the dying moments. And this is the nearest to the pin. It's, rounded down. I think it was 0.2 or something like that. But you would have seen it on Fox Footy. How far did he run? 17 metres, 20 metres, 24 metres, or 26 metres? I feel like most people, if you watch the footy shows, it was very much talked about. I feel like you'll get it. He ran 24.2. There you go. 31 of you's got it. Nice. We're watching the footy shows. We love to see it. Loose Bud Shorty. Hate Callum Mills. Cat's bottom 4. Ozjan and Aya. So Ozjan, he'll be up and about. He's 2nd. Darty Party with a 16-point lead. Big fella Jimmy and Liver. This top 5 is pretty established. Can they catch Darty Party? Question 11. Brisbane smashed Richmond on the weekend, winning by how many points? 110, 119, 123, or 114? Brought me back to a beautiful time. Beautiful time. The scoreline of 163 to 44. We got any Port fans in the house? Anyone? I just gave away the answer there. It was 119, and that was the same scoreline as the 07 grand final, which gets me all sorts of excited. Captain Skinny Dick's back, talking Goat, Cal, Bazzo, and Riz. So none of our top 5 in there. So how's it looking? Darty Party, Big Fella, Jimmy, Libba, and Cal. I feel like anyone in the top 3 can still win this. Final question. Tom Stewart took 0 marks against Gold Coast on Thursday. How many times has this now happened in his career? So inclusive of Thursday, albeit the others were injury affected. So this was the first time he went a full game without taking a mark, but there were other times, without giving the answer away, where this did happen. 3 other times. Think injury games against Collingwood and Richmond. I think it was Richmond. Libba in 3rd. Party winning by 9 points. A real top. Libba in 3rd. So that was a close quiz. Now, am I buying anyone a drink here? Oh, no. Darty Party got 11. Mate, which one did you get wrong? Jimmy in 4th. Cal Harvey fought nicely. Ozjan, Riz, Cat's bottom 4. Lost and Daddy. I didn't read his name out much, but he got 10 out of 12. Well done. Hughesy, Emoji, Bazzo, Caitlin Ayer, Lukey Mack. Yeah, lovely. Good stuff. Oh, Jackson. Nice. Good stuff, mate. Well played. If you're still around, mate, let us know. Let us know which one you actually got wrong. Too hard, Shorty. Oh, come on. I've had some that are a bit easier. Sometimes I like to just spice it up a bit and really test you out. I got the Gary Ablett Jr. one wrong. Yeah, I thought that one might trick a few up. Yeah, very good. Well, this was a good one tonight, Short. I love we can't have it too easy for you guys. We got to test you out sometimes. So even Lukey Mack, one of the all-timers of the quiz, 7 out of 12. He's a gun at this, but even he was tested today. We like that sometimes. Luke was 3rd. Nice, mate. Good job. Well, beautiful stuff, guys. Thanks for all your questions. I've got to get up for Breakfast Club tomorrow, making some toasties, and we're going live tomorrow. At the moment, Brad said he's going to get here around maybe just before 8:30. So yeah, there'll be plenty more live to come tomorrow. Don't really know how tomorrow's going to go. We might talk shit. We might get serious. We'll probably have a bit of fun, I dare say. Why the double, Harvey? Well, I'm pairing up with SuperCoach Pro, who's another Geelong fella. Lives not too far by, so thought we'd team up, mate. So yeah, good stuff. No, thanks, mate. Appreciate that, Aya. Really, is Jackson? Oh, yeah, it was your first quiz. Nice, well done. And here he is. SuperCoach Pro is in the house. Brad, what is up, my guy? 8:30. There you go. So, by the time we set things up, talk some shit, it'll probably be maybe slightly closer to 8:45. But stand by your laptops, and I better fucking clean my room and make me bed for Braddles. Otherwise, I'm going to look like an absolute slob. But my housemate was like, "Oh, you're going to clean the house?" I'm like, I'm not tagging him on a date, mate. I don't have to clean the fucking house. So, look, my house isn't that dirty, Brad, but, I'm not going to run the vacuum over it, mate. Sorry, but I will tidy up my room, though. So, anyway, that was a random ramble. But, yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Yeah, lovely, mate. Dead on a date. Oh boy. We love to see it. Nice, fellas. Thanks for all your contributions. And if anyone knows, what was his name? Zero Pressure or whatever it is. Number 1 in SuperCoach. He's in one of my leagues. I'm putting the call out. Send him my way. I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.